Hey everyone, Shaun Stevenson here, author of the Throne series, and today I am beginning my quest. Well, at least beginning the filming of my quest, because this quest has been on for a little while. What is this quest, you might ask? It is collecting all 62 of the original Goosebumps books. Now, I've got a good head start on this, but I wanted to start this series because I'm trying to collect all 62 of the original Goosebumps books, and I'm getting down to some of the harder ones. And my goal is to try and find these. So out in the wild, trying not to order them online of the original 62, but trying to just find them wherever I might find them. So we'll see if I can do it. I'm excited about it. Now, Goosebumps is a series I know a lot about because I watched pretty much the entire original TV show back when it aired, back out in the day. But I haven't actually read a ton of the books. I've read a few. Starting last year was when I started reading these books, and I enjoy them so much, and I'm excited to be on this quest to find them. So here is my current update on all my books of the Goosebumps original 62 in my quest for the 62. So I'm going to show you each one of the books I have so far and tell you whether I have read it or not. So here we go. First off is book number 1, Welcome to Dead House. Have not read it yet. And book number 2, Stay Out of the Basement. Haven't read it yet. Book number 3, Monster Blood. Haven't read it yet. Book number 4, Say Cheese and Die. And I haven't read this one yet either. Book number 5, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. And I haven't read it, but I want to read it so bad. I'm actually probably going to try and read all the Mummy ones of all the Goosebumps series before the newest Mummy book comes out in the House of Shivers series later this year. Book number 6, Let's Get Invisible. Haven't read it yet. Book number 7, Night of the Living Dummy. Haven't read it yet. Book number 8, The Girl Who Cried Monster. I remember the episode so well, but I have not read this one yet. Book number 9, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Haven't read this one yet either. Book number 10, The Ghost Next Door. Haven't read this one yet. Now, I know some people are going to be upset at me about this, but it's true. I have not read this one yet, and it is book number 11, The Haunted Mask. I have seen the episode so many times, but I can't wait to actually read the book. Book number 12, Be Careful What You Wish For. Haven't read this one yet either, even though my brother keeps telling me I need to. And then I don't have book number 13. It's one of my missing books. But I do have book number 14, The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Haven't read this one yet. And then book number 15, You Can't Scare Me. Haven't read this one yet either. I know it's sounding like I haven't read a lot of these, and I haven't. It is true. But this one I have read, and it is book number 16, One Day at Horrorland. I have read this one. So this is what I've actually done. This is the one my brother and I used to laugh about so often. Book number 17, Why I'm Afraid of Bees. Mainly because that little front cover tag was, he's no ordinary human being. We just could never get enough of that, and I haven't read it yet. Book number 18, Monster Blood 2. Haven't read this one yet either. Book number 19, Deep Trouble. Haven't read it yet. Book number 20, The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. Haven't read this one yet either. Number 21, Go Eat Worms. I haven't read this one yet either. I know, it's such a classic. But I have read number 22, Ghost Beach. This one was fun. Not my absolute favorite. I didn't love the very end, but I love the atmosphere of this one. So I have read this one. And then I'm missing book 23 and book 24, but I do have book 25, Attack of the Mutant. And I haven't read this one yet either. Number 26, My Hairiest Adventure. Haven't read this one yet. And number 27, A Night in Terror Tower. I remember this 2-part episode so well, but I haven't read the book yet. And then this one I just got recently, number 28, The Cuckoo Clock of Doom. But I haven't read it yet. And then number 29, Monster Blood 3. This one I have read. So I have read this one. I haven't read the other Monster Bloods, but I have read this one. And then number 30, It Came From Beneath the Sink. Haven't read this one yet. Number 31, Night of the Living Dummy 2. Haven't read it yet. And then I'm missing 32 and 33, but here's 34, Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. Haven't read it yet. And then 35, A Shocker on Shock Street. Haven't read this one yet either. And then I'm missing 36, but I have read 37, The Headless Ghost. This is one of my favorite Goosebumps books. Especially out of the original 62, this is probably my favorite one that I've read so far. And then number 38, The Abominable Snowman of Pasadena. I have read this one. I love this one. It's so weird, but it's a lot of fun. And then 39, How I Got My Shrunken Head. Haven't read this one, but I do remember the episode. And then I don't have number 40 or 41, but here's 42, Egg Monsters from Mars, which is a book my wife just got me for Easter, actually. So I haven't read this one yet, but it's on my list. And then 43, The Beast from the East. Haven't read this one yet either. And then I'm missing 44, but 45, Ghost Camp. I haven't read this one yet either. I know, I haven't read so many of them. And then number 46, How to Kill a Monster. Haven't read this one yet. And then I'm excited to read this one. I haven't read it yet, but it looks so interesting. And from what I've heard people say, it's like kind of like an intense fantasy kind of book. So I'm intrigued because I love fantasy. And this is book number 47, Legend of the Lost Legend. And then I'm missing book 48, but here's 49, Vampire Breath. And I haven't read this one yet either. And then book number 50, Calling All Creeps. Haven't read it yet. And then I'm missing book 51, but I have book 52, How I Learned to Fly. And my brother keeps telling me I have to read this one because it has a different kind of fear than the other kinds of Goosebumps books. So I'm intrigued to read it, but I just haven't read it yet. And then I don't have 53 or 54, but I have 55, The Blob That Ate Everyone. And I haven't read it yet. And I don't have any past that. So I don't have 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, or 62. I'm on the hunt for all of those. So out of all the original 62 Goosebumps books, I've read a total of 5 so far. So I'm excited to keep reading more of these because I really enjoyed reading these. They're so much fun, they're so easy to read, and I love them. So I have 42 out of the original 62 Goosebumps books so far. And yes, I know I do have the Beware the Snowman and Piano Lessons Can Be Murder right up here, but I am not counting those because those are newer edition print covers. I have read actually Beware the Snowman, and that was another weird fun one. But I still have 20 to find in these original Goosebumps covers. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find them, and I want to find them in the wild. So we'll see. I'll do some more updates in this series on my quest for the 62. But until then, keep reading, everybody. Bye!